So, welcome to My Abundance Community. It's February 27th. Wow. And speaking of abundance, before we get all into it, does everybody realize that they are getting an extra abundant day this month?
Yes.
It's a leap year.
That's great. That's great.
Yep.
So enjoy your
Wonderful.
extra day on Saturday.
I love
My
it.
friend turns 12. It's her birthday.
Oh, that's fun.
Aw, that's nice.
That's
12.
awesome. Yeah, I've known people like that.
So, okay, guys, so we welcome you here, and this will all be on the recording and stuff. We, Melanie and I, we actually just kind of came to this last week because we've been working pretty tirelessly on My Abundance Community, which has been so much fun. And Melanie and I are still really good friends. Right, Mel?
Yes,
We're
I
still
wouldn't
good
say
friends?
tirelessly, though, because I'm tired. I'm just
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we said we're good, so nobody worries like this. What, you know? But we're good. We're good friends. We're even better friends. Yeah, we're even better friends than we were. But what we found is because of what we really wanted to bring to the table, we couldn't do our personal businesses and My Abundance Community. So that really left us with: do we want to pour everything in, or keep our separate businesses? And so we both worked a long time in our businesses, and we said, oh, that made us so sad. It was like, I think we have to shut this down. I don't think we can continue, because, when you lay something out, you can look at what it takes just so far. And then, there will be variables, there'll be variables, but some of them you just don't know till you get in there, right? You just don't know everything till you get in there and you can, really see what those variables are. And as we got in there, and we had a planning day and all these great things, but then it's all the little nuances, the little details, all those things that we realized that, okay, this is bigger than we felt like it was going to be. So we were actually going to launch March 1st, and the closer we got to the launch, it was obvious that the time we would invest to bring our vision to life, because just doing it so wasn't an option to us, was not going to happen for us. So we feel bad about that, and we've had such great fun for 2 months. And I hope you guys have gotten value, and we have, the recordings and emails and the printables. And so we've loved it, and actually makes us sad to shut it down. But I told her, I said, if Maggie continues to be in this group, I'm going to have to shut it down. And she said, I understand.
And this is recorded? Don't you know? All right. Take that back. Libel.
I take it back.
Okay.
now remember, Maggie, that was Paula.
Okay, thank you.
Fennish
All right.
said that.
Okay. All right. Well,
I adore my Maggie friend.
P-A-U, just in case.
That last name spelling, please. Okay.
H-A.
No, listen, if you can't have a little fun,
Right.
it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. So
That's right.
I can
Precisely.
take it. I can take it. It's just that I just want to say that for all the people that listen to the 7,800 people that listen to this, I am also going to sell you a home. So just so you know that I'm capable of that too, but we have to have fun along the ride. So I'm sad, but I'm also happy that you guys figured this out before you dove any deeper.
Yeah.
And the concept is great. So
Yeah.
my thoughts are that you're holding us in that.
Yes,
And that
absolutely.
individually, I really do get such abundance from both of you individually. So my
good.
relationship with
Good.
you is really strong and
Good.
consistent. So I'm in to whatever
Right.
you guys are doing. Keep me posted
Awesome.
and all that good stuff. So
Well,
you guys know it. You guys know it for sure.
And it's not that we aren't going to be doing more things together.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Part of what this does is it opens up the space for us to do more, more in-person events, possibly some Zoom stuff like this.
Yeah.
But it gives us the opportunity to do some bigger, deeper stuff. Because we do both, we've both got pretty busy businesses on our own.
Right.
And so, for me, the big realization was I had spent Well, we spent one entire day and then half of another entire day just focused on this and not counting all of our other stuff. And I went, I haven't spent that much time planning my own business this year.
Yeah,
Right.
that's very true, right? That's
Yes.
very true. Yeah.
And we knew going in that this was, it's any new venture, it doesn't start making money for a very long time.
Yeah.
So, and that
we knew
was the
that.
reality of it, huh?
And we knew that. We knew that. It wasn't about that, and we knew that.
Yeah,
that it would
no,
be-
but we do
Yeah.
have to,
Can't cost
everybody's
too much.
got to live.
Right. Yeah, right. It can't
And
cost.
me personally, I've kind of gotten used to eating. I probably don't need to do it as much as I do, but I'm kind of used to it.
Right.
I
I
tried
can't
to send
believe
the
it.
electric company crystals, and they just don't take those yet. They're not that enlightened. I don't know what the problem is.
Give it another year.
Yeah. So.
Well,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, we've loved it. We've loved it. We've loved holding you in that space. We'll continue to. We know each person's vision for what they want. So, yeah, we've loved it, you guys.
What I told Paula earlier, and I'm going to put this out because it is a record, and I hope you fire it out to your anyone on your email list.
Sure.
Like, hey, what I told Paula, what floated my boat when I went to the last women's gathering was this idea that you guys might do a quarterly live event.
Yes, actually, we still love that idea.
Okay, and
No,
I'm
idea,
just
an idea.
saying that that's a vehicle where I just like that idea. I love this too,
Yeah.
but nothing beats face to face. And in
I
my
agree.
opinion, ultimately, and in the region, we could use it. So I'm just
Great.
putting it out there that however you guys want to proceed, I like that idea. And it was also male, female. I liked all that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I think we still want to do the quarterlies.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I misunderstood that a little bit when we were talking, but hearing you say that, it's like, yes, Melanie and I still really want to do
Yeah.
workshops together because
Right.
it's fun to do. We enjoy each other. We complement each other well.
Yeah.
It's like, we just enjoyed. So yeah. Okay, well, that is awesome input because that's kind of something we really talked about continuing just to meet up and do. So good.
Yeah.
Good input,
Great.
Meg.
Yeah. Just put
And I'm just really grateful that I get to see all of you still outside of this, that I have
Yeah.
used to still have contact with all of you, because since starting the women's group, I've felt so much more connected to a community of women outside my
Beautiful.
whole group. And it's nice to be able to expand that with people that have like-minded thinking and just
Yeah.
same kind of heart. And I don't want to miss out on that. So I'm glad that we're still going to all get to still be together in another way.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the women's groups will continue to happen. That none of the things that Paula and I are doing separately at this point are going to change.
Okay.
So just make sure you all still keep showing up for those, because that's where I get to see you.
Okay, that's a deal. You
I'll
guys
be here,
you
I
guys
promise.
too.
Yeah.
I will be here.
You
Yeah.
guys too, for sure.
Yeah. Because it is, and it is very important. And Paul and I do, we do our group work and we do our individual work and all of that kind of stuff. And I know for me, a big part of it was I stretched myself so thin, I couldn't show up in the way I wanted to show up.
Yes, that's a
That's
big
exactly
thing
what was
for
happening
us.
to me, because I'm just like,
Yes.
I'm not in this to the level, I just didn't have the extra capacity to do it to the level that I want to. And the women and the men that are in this group are very important to me. So I don't
Yes.
want to, I don't want anybody to get down the road and go, gosh, there's, this isn't good, this isn't fun.
Yeah, honestly, half-assed, honestly, is not an option to us, either of
No.
us. And the way we do things on our own and then coming together, it's just not an option. That's like, no.
It's
gotta bring
half, you know, I'm figuring out what joke I want to say with half-assed, but I'm
I have
just
one too.
not quite there. Half-assed. All I can there's you guys, you just lay it out and I can pick them up. I'm editing myself at this point, so half-assed not a bad thing sometimes, you know.
I was going to say, I would love to be half-assed.
Exactly. I'm
I
saying,
think that
you
is
know.
exactly what I was
Thank you,
thinking. I'm
Joyce.
like, I'll take half
Boom,
my
bada
ass.
bing, boop. I bet I just beat the drum. Ba boom. Okay, there
Did
you
we
go.
mention this is being recorded? I don't know if we mentioned that.
I know, scared.
Well, that's why I didn't. You guys you lay it out. I can't help but pick them up. Joyce picked it right up. There you
I
go.
love it. I love it.
All right. Well, when's the next women's group?
The next women's group is the 14th of
Okay.
March.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
I will be there.
Okay.
Good.
Joyce,
And
you want to
Mike-
drive?
Go ahead. You just want to what?
Joyce, you want to drive?
You want me to take you up there?
Yeah, maybe.
Sure.
All
I'll
right.
take you up.
I'll go grocery shopping before.
Okay, and then we'll head up there.
Rendezvous. Okay. Okay. We're going to do a little
We'll
half-ass.
spitball it.
We're going to do a half-ass shit together. So, okay.
If you do a half-ass shit together, is that one full shit?
Yeah, that's one full on. Okay, yeah, we gotta. Yeah, you know what it is. There's nothing. This is what I learned along the way. There's no such thing as time management. The only thing that there is self-management.
Oh, I love that, man.
And that's what I
love it.
have to do. It's like I've pushed myself to the brink, more and more. And I just got back from being sick, And in that, I was telling Paula this morning, I really only kind of want to do what I can do at a level where I've got some balance in a level that I've not ever had before. So I'm totally
Excellent.
support that you guys got to this before you dove in a year later and then
Yep.
pulling your hair out. So good.
Yeah.
And that you're maintaining your own stuff is cool. I'm in.
Yeah.
So
Because all your own stuff is awesome too. So
yeah,
Awesome.
no, it's really cool.
Oh, good. That's what we want. But we both have a desire to bring the best in whatever our callings are, to bring the best, to serve, and
Yeah. Yeah,
to-
it's
This is
evidence.
also what I want. This is what I want other people to do as well, right?
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah, sure.
is this what I want to be doing? Is this making me, how is it making me feel? Is it making me feel better, or is it making me feel worse?
Yeah.
And making those individual decisions, as hard as it was, for Paula and I to actually have that conversation and say, this doesn't feel like it's working.
Mhm.
That's also something that we want to share. We're
Yeah.
still good friends. You all still like us, at least while we're face to face.
Sure.
Right? And so that is another, I feel abundantly blessed in all of this, even though something didn't go the way we planned, and you could even
Yeah.
say fell apart. But life does that. Right? And
right.
so, because, and Paula hasn't heard this before, but I was very nervous about that. Right?
Oh,
Because it feeds into my own abandonment issues, right? I'm not showing
Okay.
up, and is she going to be mad? Is everybody else going to be mad? And all of that kind of stuff. So, you wrap, everything comes through your own filters,
yeah.
but it comes down to, I've got to practice what I preach.
Yeah, good for you.
There was a thing that I heard from one of my teachers, and she goes, because I navigate the same thing, I've done stand-up comedy. Do you like me now? Do you like me now? Do you like me now?
Mhm.
And then one of my better lines was, I used to be everything but short and blonde, and then I realized I could be blonde. Hello. So I'm not there, but let me just say that if it doesn't work for both, it doesn't work for either. And that's helpful to me as a tool. Wait a minute, this isn't working for, so I'm able to navigate a little bit easier. But I used to just be like, really? Oh, so good for you. You're modeling for us, and having difficult conversations are essential.
Yeah.
And if you can navigate it with love, it's a good tool.
Yeah, it's been really good. I feel like for me, Melanie and I always had a, good relationship, but I feel like it kind of took it to another level, and I got to know her on a deeper level, and how she thinks and interacts, and You know,
That's why
some
she's
things-
trying to get away now, but that's okay.
That's,
No.
Slow down on your reveal.
I know, right? No
it
way am I
works.
trying to get away. I love you. You're awesome. I tell you, the more I work with her, the more awesome I feel she is. So
Right. No, totally
she's as
cool.
steady
Love it.
as the day is long, full of information. Like, oh my gosh.
Great.
She's one of those
Great.
people, be your friend forever, you know?
That's good. That's
So,
good.
yeah,
So
got a lot
I
of
have
nice
a
things to
question
say.
for all of you.
Does that include me?
That includes you.
Yeah.
What does feel abundant and good in your life right now?
Okay, it's good.
Okay. Like I'm pretty, so okay, I'm in really good shape. I just got out of being not si- I've been up with a sick flu kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. I'm really rich in a lot of things. I got great friendships. I've got new friendships. I got a great person in my life. I eat great. I've had some money come in. It's just been a good. So what feels in? I have a general sense of well-being, and specifically, I got some clarity about my next steps on what I want to do to with some of my creative projects. I started a new book. I started writing a new book. I really like it. I'm working on a science fiction musical. You know, I'm doing some stuff that floats my boat, and I got a real estate client this morning. So
Oh, that's
really
Hey.
good.
fabulous.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, got my hair cut, and she's gonna hire me. So
I was
that's
thinking it was shorter.
very
It's
promising.
cute.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
Yeah, I got curly hair today. I don't know what happened. It's like really funny. But thank you. So anyhow, I feel a really good sense of well-being. I went through the tunnel, and I wrote a love song for the first time in a long time. That was fun. It's really pretty song, and so I feel good. Thank you for asking.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Joyce?
So I'm feeling like Maggie, I'm feeling very happy with so many people in my life that I just have such an amazing circle of people in so many different pockets of my life. And I've been very fortunate to get to spend a lot of time with them.
Awesome.
Getting to be a little too much time because I'm starting to do too much too. I need to slow down.
Okay.
Recognize that. So now I'm giving myself that grace. But the other thing is when I moved here, my goal was to get out and explore and do things and learn Arizona. And I'm getting to do that. And I'm just having such a great time.
Oh,
Loving the hiking and getting out and just being outside. This time of year is so amazing. I really hurt myself doing a little too much hiking and then trying to dismantle my bee sanctuary. But recovery mode now. And looking forward to hiking again this weekend, and I'm meeting new people, and I'm feeling very happy and more than complacent, but very complacent in life. Does that make sense?
like content, you mean?
Yeah, I don't like to use that word because I was going to put that on my license plate, and everybody said, why would you put content on your license plate?
You're just in a really good space.
I really, really, really am. I'm
Beautiful.
There's other areas I'm still working to grow, but I'm not focusing on those as much as I'm focusing on the happy and joy that I have right now.
I love it.
I'm very blessed, very, very blessed.
That's beautiful.
So, and you can't argue at this time of year in Arizona. Come on.
Oh, I'm telling you, I thought gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, Melanie, how about you?
So for me, I think it is, it's kind of hard to put into words, but feeling supported. And I think that's really it. And for me, it doesn't sound like a whole lot when I say it out loud, but for me, that's a big deal. You know, really feeling that I'm supported in these different ways, even though there's stuff, you know, not the positive stuff, there's stuff going on, right? Because life is, and there always is.
Sure.
But recognizing that I have those areas of support and those people that are there for me, that's a big deal for me. And I'm feeling abundant in that right now, which is good for me.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. That's awesome. My heart's feeling really full just with the people in my life, you know, not only my family, but my friends. all of you guys. I just, my heart is just full with that. I feel so much love coming at me all the time that it's like, how can you not have love flow out from you? Because I just feel it, right? So my cup's full with that, that's for sure. And one of the things that Melanie and I wanted to share, and I know we only have a few minutes here really quick, but one thing we wanted to share is to say, okay, how do we stay in that abundant mindset?
Mhm.
So one of the things I want to share is about make sure that each day you're filling your heart up with things that inspire you, things that encourage you. If there's any kind of thing that, like, I like things like Abraham Hicks and different books and things like that, make sure you deposit that. Look at it as a deposit into you each morning. Don't try to go, think of it as if I try to go without food for 3 days, what happens? It's the same with the energy of our spirit and who we are. Deposit into yourself each day. And if you need more resources, you just say, Spirit, I need more resources. Show me where to go and where to plug in on a daily basis. Some mornings, just getting ready for work, I have a playlist called Card Tunes, which is very upbeat and happy. So some mornings, that's my inspiration, is, you know, listening to Justin Timberlake and Rascal Flatts and J-Lo and, you know, and jamming out while I'm getting my hair done. And like by the time I get out of there, I'm, you know, and it's all about depositing in. So not just on an emotional level, but also on a knowledge level. Okay. So also on a knowledge level of, you know, reading, teachings, whatever inspires you and puts it in there, because living in abundance is daily. Okay. Just like eating and drinking. So for me, I really want to leave you with that. To make that deposit, and then you will reach your goals this year, step by step, day by day. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
great.
like that idea of depositing into, that's good. I like that.
That's what we're doing each day. That's why if you
Yep.
go a couple days and then you start to feel bad, think of it like, well, did I eat 3 days ago? It's the
Right.
same with us on the inside. It really is. And it doesn't take that much to shift the energy. Turn on something that speaks to you. Turn on something that inspires you. Go back to one of your books that's inspirational and open it and just let it speak to you. It really can be as easy as that, you know, at different times. Okay.
Make art.
Make art,
something.
yes.
Yeah, make something, you know.
Yes.
See art. Go to the Frank Lloyd Wright thing.
Yeah.
Go, you know, walk in nature, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I hear you.
Good, good.
I want to say something that's like a really obvious but often overlooked, which is really true
Sure.
about the obvious. And I'm not sure if dogs can do it or cats or lions and stuff, but I've got some pretty great teachers, and there's stuff on YouTube. There's lots of stuff.
Great. Yeah.
It appears to me that the human brain, the human mind, we're the only people that can think about what we're thinking about. I can
Right.
think about what I'm thinking about. One part of my brain can think about what my other part's thinking about. And I can think about it, but the brain doesn't hold two thoughts at the same time, simultaneously.
Yes.
It's really hard to hold two thoughts at the same time. So I'm just suggesting that, you know, there's a paradox. Sometimes you got to go deep to go through, and sometimes you got to not go deep and just dance.
Right. I love that. That's so true, Max.
You know.
That's it right there, isn't it?
So, yeah. So that's just kind of my last 2019. Now I'm dancing. Fuck this
All
deep.
right.
No,
All right.
just easy. Oh, we are recording this. Okay.
That's
Anyhow,
all right. It's okay.
but I hear you. I hear you. So thank you.
Good stuff, girl.
So you guys are part of my abundance. How about that?
Ditto.
The same about you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, totally.
We
So
love
thank
you.
you. Thank you. And I know I'll see you both. I'll see you on the 14th, Melanie, and I'll see.
Yes.
Is everybody going on the 14th? As
I'm going.
the
I'm
crow
going.
flies, we'll probably all be there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right, Max. We love you.
Okay.
All right.
Good night,
See you later.
ladies.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.